Okay mga kaibigan, so it's been more than 6 months since binili ko tong Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra ko, and obviously it's been my daily driver for the past 6 months, although I've actually owned it for more than 6 months now. Mas maganda lang lagay sa title ng video ang after 6 months kesa 7. Ewan ko. But yeah, this video is gonna be more of a straight up, harap-harapan ko sa inyo sabihin yung update ko dito sa S23 Ultra ko. So ibig sabihin nun, walang kahit ng mga B-roll, walang top-down view, which usually ganun yung ginagawa ko sa mga videos ko. And for the most part, wala naman talaga akong parang major complaints dito sa S23 Ultra ko. Although I do have one regret na sasabihin ko pa lang sa simula ng video na to, but not for the reason that you might think. So ang regret ko is I think dapat binili ko na lang yung S23 Plus instead of this S23 Ultra. Mainly because ang main reason kasi kung bakit ko binili tong S23 Ultra is para doon sa 100x zoom, and yes, ang lupit ng zoom capabilities nito, pero the longer I've used it, the more na-realize ko na I don't really use it as much, or it's not as useful to me. So yun nga. And of course, para sa mga nagbabalak din bumili ng S23 kahit ano sa S23 series, of course, for those who have smaller hands, yung regular na S23, which actually has great battery life, at least according to some reviews I've watched. Pero sa mga nagta-target dito sa S23 Ultra, I'd much rather recommend the S23 Plus as legit. Kung papabalikan lang ako dun sa moment na binili ko to, sana yung S23 Plus na binili ko. But yeah, and of course, if hindi din big deal sa inyo in having an S Pen, then obviously doon na lang kayo sa S23 Plus. So starting off with build and durability, so this has held up quite well considering I've been using this with a case full time. Pero I feel like if you're the type of person na hindi ka gagamit ng case dito, it wouldn't really fare well. Lalo na kung itadrop mo to, since this phone has squared off edges. If mabagsak mo to sa any of those corners is, yan, magkakaroon ka ng untog. Actually, ako may dalawa na ako untog dyan, which pretty minor lang naman for the most part. Not sure kung nakikita nyo clearly, pero yan nga. And of course, wala ako na-accumulate na scratches sa side rails neto and sa back glass, as in, parang brand new condition pa kung titignan mo sa likod. Pero sa front neto, which actually may naka-install ako ngayon na screen protector dito, and hindi siya parang mga screen protector na kailangan mo ng parang weird shit para may parang indent dito sa under display fingerprint scanner neto. And not gonna lie, medyo disappointed ako sa Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 na nandito, since it scratches way easier than I thought it would. So sa first 3 months ko, doon ko pa lang napansin na under certain lighting lang naman, may mga micro scratches na na-accumulate dito sa harap. Yeah, that's what led me to put a screen protector here. Highly recommended ko sa inyo na tempered glass ang gamitin nyo, lalo na if gagamitin nyo yung S Pen, kasi itong parang pinag-install ko dito is hindi siya ganun ka-smooth yung writing niya with the S Pen, kasi parang hydrogel, ewan ko, basta plastic to. Basically, na screen protector yung nakalagay dito ngayon. But yeah, medyo disappointed ako that the front glass actually scratches way easier than I thought it would. I'm not entirely sure, baka mas nag-focus sila sa parang shatter resistance neto instead sa scratch resistance. Ewan ko. And babalik nga tayo doon sa mga untog sa corners neto, which again, hindi naman siya malala as nakikita nyo, as in small dent lang siya. And actually, yes, nabagsak ko na to with this case. Ito yung case, puring-puri ako na Spigen na case na nung nabagsak ko to one time is, ayan, not sure kung nakikita nyo, nagkabutas to sa pinaka-corner na yan, which actually dun yung pinaka-makapal yung case, and dito din sa corner na nga to kung saan malapit yung S Pen hole. Yeah, so kung bibili kayo ng case, siguro, ewan ko, baka nangyari lang sa akin to, don't buy this specific Spigen case. Basta yan, of course, nilagay ko lang tong parang magnetic ring na yan for MagSafe compatibility. Pero yan nga, itong specific Spigen case na to, hindi naman sa sinisiraan ko si Spigen, itong specific case nga lang nila yung sinasabi ko, kasi sobrang nakaka-disappoint yun. And pretty much all around, even without the case, is built like a tank tong S23 Ultra, as in, wala kang flex na mga gawa dito mga kaibigan. Yung aluminum frame, of course, strong glass at the front and back. Of course, I still highly recommend na gumamit kayo ng case dito, or if ayaw nyo ng case, siguro kahit skin. And ewan ko, magbibigay ba ako ng update dito sa display. All you need to know is it's a gorgeous 1440p AMOLED, although hindi ko talaga ginagamit at 1440p, more on 1080p. Kasi in my opinion, for a handheld, lalo na at this size, under 7 inches, 1080p is plenty sharp para sa akin, and hindi siya nagpuput ng kahit anong unnecessary strain sa GPU neto for running at a higher resolution. And of course, must have talaga ang 120Hz display neto, and perfectly readable even under direct sunlight, and gets dim enough na pwede mo tong gamitin kahit at night na hindi ka masisilaw at all. Pagdating naman sa cameras neto, nothing has really changed much, which I guess is kind of a good thing. So you can still take, of course, flagship quality pictures and videos. Although one thing here na medyo late ko na realize is yung shutter lag when taking pictures. So actually, as soon as you press the shutter button, it actually takes the picture right away. Although may time lang to process it. So parang it takes a step slower for you to be able to take another picture right away. Hopefully this is something that Samsung can fix through a software update. I'm not so sure since it's been, again, 6 months since I bought this phone. And speaking of software nga pala, as of making this video is actually October 19th. And wala pa din akong One UI 6 dito. Currently still running at One UI version 5.1 pa din to. And ito talaga gustong gusto ko sa One UI ng Samsung eh. It's one of the more optimized skins basically on Android right now. It feels as the same as when I first unboxed it. So it's still as smooth, like multitasking, opening, closing apps. Nakas pala ng volume. I can pretty much run and play any of the most demanding Android games and emulators here. And ang one instance lang actually na na-observe ko where this hits up quite a bit is when recording 8K videos, which I'm not sure who buys a phone to record 8K videos, pero at least yun yung na-observe ko when recording 8K videos for a little while, and yun nga lang yung instance where this phone will heat up quite a bit. And overall performance dito is excellent with that 8 Gen 2, and yung specific variant nga pala, nakalimutan ko sabihin to kanina, yung specific variant ko has 12 gigs of memory with 256 gigs of storage, and yun nga yung isang, may sasabihin lang ako, gusto ko lang sabihin na hinanakit ko sa Samsung. So, ito ang unit ko, binili ko katapusan ng March, and wala tong mga promos pa noon, walang kahit anong sale. Tapos, the following month, April mismo, nagkaroon sila ng double storage upgrade. Double the storage upgrade. So basically, etong 256 gig variant, yung price neto na 82K, you can get a 512 gig storage for free. Tapos may kasama pang Buds 2 Pro. What the fuck, Samsung? Bakit ganon? Actually, in general, kahit anong gusto nyong bilhin sa Samsung, ma-fold man yan, o kahit yung Tab series nila, is maghintay kayo. Kung for example, this month, walang kahit anong sila nangyari, the following month, most likely, kung kaya nyo din maghintay, is wait for it. As malamang magkakaroon ng promo yan, like again, double storage, free storage upgrade, may free ka na Buds, or kahit yung Watch series nila. Yeah, medyo bitter nga ako na hindi ko nakuha yun. But yeah, thumbs up Samsung. And pagdating naman sa battery situation neto, after 6 months, I can still easily get 6 hours of screen on time with about 40% by the end of the day. So ito yung medium to heavy use ko of social media, some gaming, some picture taking, tapos mainly watching videos on YouTube and TikTok. About 8 hours of screen on time with about 20% left by the end of the day, which is insane for a flagship phone. So, very nice. Tapos, if ever lang naman na mapatay mo yung battery nito within a day, is you can easily charge it from 1% to 100 in about 1 hour and 5 minutes. And this is just with Samsung's 25-watt super fast charger. Hindi ko pa actually natatry yung 45-watt charger dito since di pa ako nakakabili. But yeah, for the most part, pretty much unchanged yung experience ko sa battery nito. Most of the time, I can't even kill this in one day. So, ilan talaga siguro pagdating sa pag-update sa isang smartphone is yung pinakamalaga is performance and battery. If nag-degrade siya over time, and believe me when I say talagang pretty much unchanged yung performance and battery situation dito sa S23 Ultra. Although, babalik nga tayo sa point ko kanina kasi if hindi naman malaga sa inyo yung 100x moon zoom neto and yung stylus, and actually kung mas gusto nyo pa din yung rounded off corners ng mga typical smartphones na nire-release ngayon, highly recommended ko na wag ito yung bilhin nyo yung S23 Plus. As nabanggit ko sa simula ng video na to, if I can just go back in time, is yun nga, yung bibilin ko na phone instead of the S23 Ultra. Although not to take away anything from this phone, this is an amazing phone. the best phone that I've used, as binanggit ko nga dun sa full review ko neto. Of course, if gusto nyo panoorin yung full review ko neto, na kung saan makakita kayo ng camera samples, mga gameplay test, ganon, then yan, iiwan ko sa description neto or nandito. Pero one of the most important things to take note, at least pagdating sa mga flagship phones, this isn't an exception. 82K nga para sa base version neto with 12 gigs of memory and 256 gigs of storage. Yeah, it's definitely not the best value phone out there, obviously. But hey, if you're actually the type of person na willing to spend that type of money on a smartphone, then this is probably it, in my opinion. And feeling ko wala na matawang nakalimutan. So that was the Galaxy S23 Ultra after 6 months. And medyo isisingit ko pala to before the end of this video. Pero definitely one of the best accessories that you can buy for your S23 is this MagSafe ring. I mean, hindi naman talaga tawag na MagSafe ring since parang may copyright shit pa sa Apple. I'm not entirely sure. Pero I can easily do this if I want. Of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. As always, leaving a like is the easiest way to support the channel. Consider subscribing if you like my content and turn on notifications for all so you'll be updated on my latest videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Flip a bag, now I'm serving a Tesla. Going back, shawty with me, I stepped up. GTA for the ops, ain't no less stuff. Shawty born to be my angel, yeah, I'm blessed up. Cooking right up in the stew, gotta check the fan. Yeah, I'm watching out for ops, yeah, they not my fan.